What colour's going on there? That's weird. That is happening, isn't it? It's not my eyes. Hi guys, how are you doing? So I have recorded an episode that follows on from the last one, which if you watch that you will know was about the CT scan that I had, and I was going to talk about the results and what that meant and stuff. But today is the release date for GCSE results. Now, for Americans, that may mean nothing. But I thought I would just do a quick episode about that and what that means or can mean to people who maybe perhaps didn't get what they wanted or were expecting. If I fill that in, is that going to look shite? Is the question. Oops. Crap. Oh, the sun's coming out as well. That makes life a little bit easier. First of all, for the septics and the other non-English people, GCSEs are the compulsory exams you have to take when you are 16. That is essentially the end of compulsory schooling. Once you have completed that, you can go off into the world and be a man or a woman. Ooh, press the wrong button there. Do whatever it is you want to do. Let's discuss the importance of them. I think the importance of GCSE really depends on your brain. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Are you an academic? Do you want to go onto further education? Or do you want to go out into the workplace? It's a tricky question. Excuse me. So, if you want to go into higher education, you want to go get A levels, then obviously you need GCSEs. And again, for Americans, A levels are sort of like the next step up. A levels are what you need to determine university, basically. In a nutshell, you can't get into university on GCSEs alone. You need to have a more advanced qualification. A levels are usually 2 years. If it shows at 18, and they are, as obviously, more in depth. They're not a degree. They help you get onto a degree. So you need GCSEs to decide what you want to do for that. Most schools... What colour's going on there? That's weird. That is happening, isn't it? It's not my eyes. That's really weird. What on earth is going on there? What the fuck? I feel like I'm having some sort of brain hemorrhage. And that's not really happening. Everybody's going to say, oh no, I don't see that. Well, it's coloured stairs. And it's not really anything to do with the lights either, because there's none over here. No torches here. Anyway, We are digressing, as is my norm. So if you want to go into higher education, you need your GCSEs. If you want to go out to work, then it's kind of important, but there again, if they are asking for just GCSEs, then it's probably not the most in-depth job. So, I don't know. They are limited in their necessity, and once you go beyond that, once you've got that job, probably not really going to need them again. Once you've got that university place, probably not going to need them again. So, did you get what you wanted? And more to the point, did you not? When I did mine, the year was I did it in the second year. Well, we have this thing that used to be called options. I don't know what it is called now. Possibly same thing because they're not particularly initiative. Where at 13 or 14 you had to decide what you wanted to do with the rest of your life. Because when you're 13 or 14, that is the top thing on your mind. I want to do this for a living. You don't know. You don't have a bloody clue. Yes, so when you're 13, 14, we kind of had to select what GCSEs we wanted to do. Now, these days, they're doing about 15. I mean, I don't think there's really any selection left anymore, is it? I don't think it's like every subject under the sun you can do. When I was doing it, things were a little different. We had to pick 7. Maths and English were default. You had to have those, which is fine. And I think you find if you go into any job, they will pretty much require you to have maths and English. So make sure you get those. That's my tip. And then we had 7 others. Was it 5 others? I think it was 5 others. It was 7 in total. And they kept stressing out because I hated chemistry. I did not want to do chemistry. But we had like default sets and you had to do chemistry and biology or chemistry and physics. And I wanted to do biology and physics. Did not want to do chemistry. And there was a huge kerfuffle where they didn't want me to do it, and I was like, no, this is you know, this is my life. I do not want to do chemistry. I like biology. I like physics. Sort it out. And you know, in their defence, they did. They managed to somehow work their way through the system and find space to rearrange it. Nowadays, they do 15. So I don't know if suddenly time has got. There's a lot of fuss with people saying, "Oh, GCSEs got easier," and the kids are going, "No, we're just smarter or whatever, and don't belittle us." But the fact of the matter is, you're doing twice as many now in the same amount of time. So I don't something. I'm not saying you're cleverer. I'm not saying, you know, the things are stupider. But something has to have changed. What the hell is going on, you know? I want to change that back, I don't know. I don't quite like that. Oh, I know what's going on there. That needs... Can I make this? Yes, I can! Pro. Oops, no, that doesn't work. Oh, shit. So, the question is, what happens if you fail? Now, I did. I was in the top set for a lot of stuff. I was in the top set for physics. And what that meant was you did a different exam. So the marking was slightly different. The questions were harder, he says, questioning. The marking was different, and you could only get A, B, or C, or U. U being ungraded. So it's kind of a risk, but they don't let you do it unless they think you're going to pass it. So, you know, it's not that much at risk. Turns out I ended up with an F in physics, which, as far as I was concerned, was A, very wrong, and B, not a score I could actually get. So we actually, I was so incensed about that, I actually paid to get it remarked. And to this day, I'm still a little pissed about it because it came back with the grade has not changed. They didn't say it's still an F. Here comes a helicopter. They said it's unchanged. So they could have fucked up. I've got a sneeze coming as well. I only sneeze when I'm bloody recording. It's crazy. So I managed to screw up quite a lot like that. I wasn't particularly academic at school. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I wasn't a fan. School was not something I enjoyed a great deal. Probably could have got more out of it. Could have done it a little better in retrospect, but there you go. These are the things. What did I get? I got a lot of D's. I got a D in English, but the point is, if you fail, if you did not get what you want, and you now have your mother quietly sobbing in the background because you're a failure, do not worry. There are things you can do. You're probably already on the ball already, but if you aren't, sort it out. Get into another college. There are colleges out there you can go to get what you missed. Some people are happy they are not academic people, and that's fine, you know. But for some, that's not an option. You know, you are wanting better things, and you've fucked up somehow. And if that's you, then where the hell did that go? That's clever. Then yes, go get to the college, find somewhere that will take you on, and there are plenty that will, and spend a year retaking them. I did that. I got my English. I redid maths because I needed to fill space in the slot for the college. I did something else as well. I can't remember what now. A long time ago. And then, you know, you can go on and do your A-levels after that. I think, to be honest, I wouldn't worry about the fact that you are now a year behind. It may, you know, you may think, oh my god, my friends have gone off to this college and I can't go because I didn't get the grades. And yeah, that sucks. That's a bit shitty for sure. But again, it's not the end of the world. Do not panic. Do not panic. Lives will go on. And you can see them next year. You meet new people. New, younger, more vibrant people. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It will all sort itself out. And you know what? I think an employer will see not a thickie, but see somebody that was determined to get what they wanted, what they thought they should get. If you go to a college and try and retake those. So don't fret, don't panic if you didn't get what you wanted. Life goes on, and it is not the end, despite, say, the tears of your mother. I don't think my mother ever forgave me, frankly. She was not impressed. To this day, I think she thinks I did it on purpose to spite her or something. I don't know. Parents are weird, but yeah, don't panic. Don't panic. You're all right. Can we get up there? I mean, look at me. I took on again, I needed certain qualifications to get on the course that I wanted to do at art college. But my qualifications now are completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Because I am a designer. It's not about qualifications for me. It's about the work you've done. Well, it's not the block I meant to do. Never mind. So I hope that helps. I'm not sure it will. If you did get what you wanted to get, then well done. Good for you. Holy crap, is that? That must mean that we got one there. I had a great time. I was supposed to go into sixth form at school, but I didn't, because I didn't get the grades, and I was gutted at the time. I was absolutely gutted because at the end of this term, it's that first feeling you get as a kid of major changes. Things are not going to be the same again, kind of thing. End of an era. You're leaving your friends and all this sort of stuff. And I wasn't overly bothered because I was coming back. That's the summer holidays. Okay, some of the guys wouldn't be there again because they were. Yeah, one bloke had a job as a milkman lined up. He was sorted. He didn't care. So, whatevs, I thought something on somewhere. That's good. But for the rest of us, we were going to come back and carry on. Start where we left off. So I didn't really do the big goodbyes or anything like that. And then, boom, the results came in. And all of a sudden, I wasn't going to be there with these guys anymore. And that was... okay, I'm a bit confused now. That was tough. That was tough. I'd missed out on saying goodbye to these people, and a lot of them I never did see again. Oh shit, really? So that was hard. That was hard for sure. But then I went off to another college. I met new people, made new friends. It was a different area, so it was like a whole new world. And did not regret that. Did not regret that. Kind of spent a large amount of it doing stuff I probably shouldn't. And academically, I probably suffered a little from that. But sometimes you don't learn your lessons. That, I mean, how far do I take this? Interesting. Interesting. So I'm kind of building this on the fly, so things are getting a little hairy-mary. Okay, let's take this out. I think I may have balls that up. Yeah, right from the start. Well done, you're a pro. So yes, I went off to an outside sixth form college where it was only, 16, 17, 18-year-olds. And I think I gained a lot from that. It was school is very insular, and I think if you can get out of that sort of mentality to a different place, I think I actually grew as a person. Right, so that. There and that again. Okay, that's good. There's there. Bash bash. Log in there and then it's there again. Then I went to art college. Which was fun. Big American tech companies like Google say they don't really worry that much about raw qualifications. It's about what you do. So do bear that in mind. I need different trees. That's what I need. I need to go get some different trees. Anyway. We'll leave this for now. It's a bit of a ramble, but it's kind of a little impromptu. Just, if you got what you wanted, grats. Life goes on. Brilliant. If you didn't get what you wanted, it's going to feel like a shitty time for the next few weeks. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not the end. Oops, it really is the chance to do something else. Reassess what you want to do. Think about what job do you want? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? What interests you? And you've got a chance now to adjust your decisions that you made when you were far too young. Right, that roof is stupid, isn't it? That's still quite stupid, but I need to do something with that. That's not. I'm liking this window, but that's not right. Let's dig a hole in that. So yes, go make your life better. You have not lost yet. Can I fit in another window here? It's going to be pretty shitty if you are stuck looking at photographs of happy students with their smiley faces and their wonderful exam results. That's a bit of a rub in the face. But again, don't panic. Don't panic. Let me know. Interesting. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Not what I was expecting, but kind of cool. Let's flip that at the bottom to match. Because I quite like that. Sweet! Boom. Okay, that's slightly odd. Okay, maybe it's a bit larger than it needs to be. Yeah, alright, have fun. I hope that's helped. See you guys next episode, where we'll talk about my exciting hospital trip again. And what is hopefully going to be my last. See you soon. Bye bye.